What's going on, fellas? It's another Boogie production. I want to salute you guys for subscribing to my channel. Also want to thank you guys for liking my videos too, man. This right here is a highly controversial topic in red pill spaces. The alpha male and the beta male. But I think this video was overdue on my channel. Now, me personally, I don't sit back and worry about this alpha male, beta male shit. This select and non-select shit. I just try to be the best version of myself. And I think a lot of guys should think like that. But since a lot of people put a lot of stock into this, I'm going to put my input on this alpha male and beta male shit. But I'm going to do it Boogie style. Y'all know how I do. First and foremost, only online does the alpha male and beta male be in the same circle. Only on Google Hangouts does that happen. That is it. In real life, the alpha male and beta male will be in different circles. Flat out. Different circles. Let me tell you something about an alpha male. Not to get too deep into the metaphysical world, but the world responds to the alpha male differently. He looks at the world differently. The world sees him differently. You got to understand that. And a lot of people can't get a handle on that. The alpha male is the apex predator. See, in a civilized society, the way it's set up now, we all have to be around each other, work around each other, be in the same restaurants, things like that. So, there is a lot more interaction opposed to, let's say, we was in a Viking era or some shit like that, where things would be a lot more segregated and separated. You got your warrior classes. You see what I'm saying? But now in a civilized society, it's a lot of cross-pollination. But back to the video. It's a lot of guys that hang out on Google Hangouts with each other, and that's all good. But really, in real life, these guys will be in different circles, man. You see what I'm saying? Everybody knows in real life there is a pecking order. There's a rank structure. There is a hierarchy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are bucking back against that. And pardon me, man. And that's fine. But it's not going to change the reality. It's not going to change the reality of who the alpha male is. He is who he is. Now, I'll say this. A real alpha male does not abuse his authority. He does not abuse his position. He doesn't. I'm talking about in real life. Now, my favorite example, my guy, I call him Big Bro, Alan Roger Carey. Now, if y'all noticed, when Alan Roger Carey first started making YouTube videos, his first couple videos, he was more mild-mannered, just talking about certain things, his books, giving out a little bit of game. Let me tell you what happened. People started poking the bear. People started fucking with him, right? People started really coming at him. And Alan don't play that shit. So what happened was, over time, Alan Roger Carey had to tell people where they stand in the hierarchy. He really had to hurt some feelings out here. But he didn't start out like that. He didn't abuse his position. And look at Ron Wills. I think it was one of his last 3 videos when Ron Wills was talking about these street harassment laws, this Me Too, all of that was created by females because they don't even want to deal with beta males at all. You know, Ron Wills wasn't talking like that until people fucked with him. You understand? And this is what's going on in this virtual space. The beta male, the non-select male, they are poking the bear. You can't do that. Because let me tell you something. In real life, the alpha male does not abuse his position. You know. But what's going on now is a lot of beta males are pissed off. So they fucking with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? They all in their comment section. They, you know, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of niggas is starting to fuck with me. You know, I had one guy tell me in a comment, you know, a little sidebar really quick. Some guy left me a comment, and you know who you are. He was like, see Boogie ain't shit. He ain't nothing. He just a wounded, disabled veteran. And I was like, yo, man, you know, that's just being mean-spirited, dog. You know, I laughed at it, but I'm thinking that was just a mean message. But once you poke the bear, now I got to come out and do some ball rubbing, like Tony Maxio say. You know, I try to be humble, but don't make me ball rub, man. And this is what a lot of guys actually make you do when you are a select male. I'm going to be honest, man. You know, I don't see a lot of alpha males on, not even online, picking on beta males or select males picking on non-select males. Right now, it's the other way around. If you really look at it, you know, which ARC wrote the book, The Beta Male Revolution. This is actually what you're seeing. So let me give you a scenario. Let's say you out at a nice restaurant with your lady, right? And, you know, let's say the alpha of the alpha walks into the room. You know, yeah, your lady might glance at him or whatever, like, oh man, he's handsome, whatever the case may be. She might even get moist. But the alpha male is not going to stop what he doing, grab your lady ass, try to fuck her. No, that does not happen in real life like that. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Now, you know, she may, you know, try to slip the number through a third party or something, and he may take it. There are situations like that, but the only time a person will really go up to your lady and be very disrespectful and do some wild shit, that mostly happens in the inner city, where it's just more savagery. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just like a wild west environment, man. But once again, in real life, the alpha male does not abuse his position. He knows who he is. He is who he is. You know, there's no such thing as women without the alpha male. There's no such thing as the alpha male without the women. I'm not saying that's all the alpha male is about, but I've heard people try to disassociate the woman from the alpha male. Well, you could be an alpha male without the woman. It's like, dog, what world do you live in? It comes with the package, man. Only on YouTube can an alpha male and a beta male be on the same hangout and really scream at each other. I find that hilarious. That'll never happen in real life. That'll never happen in real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny part. In real life, most people know their position in the pecking order. You know what I mean? And most people strive harder to change their position in the pecking order or the hierarchy or whatever word that y'all want to use. That's a fact. That is a fact. Everybody know about a rank structure out here, man. But it's a lot of people playing dumb. A lot of people trying to buck back against it. That's fine. Do what you want to. Lose sleep over that shit. But trust me, man, in real life, you really don't have to worry about the alpha male intruding on your space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do have situations where your wife may creep out the back door with a guy, whatever the case may be. I mean, that is, the cuckoldry is at an all-time high. Yes, it is. And a quick side note of the cuckoldry. This is why, going back to somebody like Obsidian, shout out to Obsidian, but he always says black women need to do something different. So the logical conclusion would be for black women to get with and fuck guys that they don't want to fuck. And to me, you're doing nothing but creating more cuckoldry. You're doing nothing but sending guys to the cleaners to get torn out the frame and divorce settlements and child support. If you tell these females to do something different, i.e. get with men that they really are not attracted to. So to me, that is not a good plan. Not for long term. Because it's happening now. It's happening now. So, guys better hit the drawing board and come up with a new plan. You know what I'm saying? These bitches gonna fuck who they wanna fuck. Back to the video. In real life, let's say you got a panel of Kevin Samuels, ARC, Nagone 11, Obsidian, myself, whoever else want to be on the panel. For the most part, let's say Kevin Samuels and ARC and maybe Nagone are be in the same circles. Maybe me and Nagone would be in the same circle. But I probably wouldn't be in a circle with Kevin Samuels because he is more of an upper echelon kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to touch some real paper to hang out with him. I'm just telling y'all the hierarchy in real life. I'm just using names that people know so nobody get, upset about it. Obsidian and ARC would never hang out in real life. That'll never happen. Unless it was like some money venture business involved. But as far as enjoying each other's company, that would never happen. You see what I'm saying? There is a pecking order. There's a pecking order. There's a pecking order. And that's just how it is. It doesn't really bother me. Because I'm used to a rank structure. Sergeant C Boogie, well, obviously that's not my name, but for whatever. Sergeant Boogie is not going to go up to Captain Jackson and think we're going to hang out at a club. We may see each other in the club. We may speak. We may even buy each other a drink. But that's about it, bro. That's about it. We ain't about to be partying all night with each other because we both know our position. I hope y'all following me on this, but social media has brought the alpha and beta more close than they ever were before. Bottom line. Now these guys are on the same hangouts with each other. These guys can communicate directly with each other, argue over disagreements, whatever. But what you got to understand about the alpha male, he sees life differently. The world sees him differently. And that's what people got to get a handle on. The alpha male is the dominant-minded male. It's in him. It's not on him. He doesn't have to try. When he walks into a room, people feel that energy. I'm talking about the true alpha. The true alpha can get men to submit to his program. That is an alpha male. He's a leader of men first. We don't have to talk about the women. The women are a part of that package deal. You see what I'm saying? That is the alpha. I've seen alpha males walk into rooms and they sucked all the fucking energy out there, man. My mentor is a true alpha, the all-encompassing alpha male. When he walks into a room, people stop what they doing. And he don't even, do anything extra. The alpha male does not have to overcompensate for anything. That's the alpha. He doesn't have to scream on the echo box. He doesn't have to do extra buffoonery to get people attention. He is the attention. Man, y'all don't even know the half of this shit. And look, don't ask me no questions in my comment section like, see, Boogie, are you an alpha male? And all this other shit. I don't answer questions like that, man. I like to keep it simple for guys. Here's what I do for guys. I tell guys, let the evidence of your life speak for itself. Just to soften the blow. I know my spot in the hierarchy. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it at that. But look, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. These niggas going to keep poking the bear. I'm talking about with me now. They're going to keep poking the bear, and then eventually I'm probably going to have to do some bar rubbing. Right now, I'm trying to give guys red pill motivation. A lot of guys don't like their spot in the hierarchy. And what C Boogie has been saying for 2 months, nigga, do something about it. Motherfucker. That's what I've been saying. Do something about it. A lot of guys don't want to put in that work. That self-improvement piece. Keyword, self. You start talking about working out. You start talking about the first thing niggas say, well, I don't want to do this for no bitches, man. I don't want to do this for no bitches, man. Nigga, do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do it for yourself, if anybody. Because you deserve it. You know what I mean? Yo, I'll say this in closing. Most guys don't know what a fucking alpha male is. I'm be honest. You got 8 out of 10 guys right now calling themselves alpha, and that's bullshit. A lot of guys have alpha traits. It's a difference. Do a social experiment. I'll just make it easy for everybody. Fuck it. Do a social experiment if you ever get the time, the money, and the resources. Take a bunch of teenagers, put them in a room. Just put some cameras around the room. Maybe leave them in a room for about 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? And just watch them. Eventually, the alpha male will arise and he will create some kind of program for the rest of the people in the room. When he goes to one side of the room, everybody will follow him. He goes to the other side of the room, most of the people will follow. Do a social experiment like that. You know what I'm saying? You can do it with grown people. You can do it with soldiers. If you ever been in a combat situation, the people who arise to the occasion, and you knew the people that didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. The ones that can keep that composure when everything else is in chaos and disarray around them. When you can get that intestinal fortitude to lead your troops and they feel safe because you are there. That's the alpha, my friend. Anyway, like I say, everybody got their definitions. Y'all can twist those definitions to make them fit your life and everything, but get real. Pardon me, man. Get fucking real, man. Let's just be honest about some things from now on. The nerve of you niggas, man. The nerve of you niggas, man. I'll say one more thing. I know I'm stretching this video out way too long. I remember I was in a club one night, man, and I was sitting at a bar talking to a young lady. Then Ray Lewis walked into the club, man. He sucked the energy out of the room. And if you ever see this guy in real life, Ray Lewis is built like a motherfucker. He was a little shorter than I expected, but fuck all that. That motherfucker, I mean, he looked good, he smelled good, he was dressed to the nines. All the women flocked to the VIP area. Now I'm at the bar by myself, like, I'm gonna have to wait it out. The alpha has entered the building. I gotta wait it out. But see, I don't got no problem with that, because I'm not caught up in my ego like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works, man. The alpha male sucks the energy out. Yo, I'm not even getting into that no more. I'll let y'all figure it out on your own. I want to salute you guys for subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing the videos. Thank you to all my Patreon subscribers, man. I'm very humbled. Thanks for everybody for super chatting. I'm very humbled as well. Peace.